She's lean, keen, and one heck of a PT machine.
3, 2, and you're done. Good.
Chantel Coleman is a PT and gym business owner, but despite her strong history in the health and fitness industry, it still wasn't enough to help ensure her first business performed in tip-top shape.
I guess, first of all, I was trying to run it by myself, essentially, but also for what I wanted to do in terms of my vision and where I wanted to sort of see the business go, I couldn't do that within the restraints of the existing brand. 24-hour gyms really took off all of a sudden, as you would have noticed, and it became such a competitive market that clients could literally just gym hop. So they could go from one, check the price, go to the next one, check the price, to the point where gyms were selling their memberships at cost price. So essentially, they're going to go under, which is what started to happen.
Sadly, the chance of your business surviving is less than even a modern marriage. So most businesses, in terms of 66%, are gone in the first 12 months. And if you're one of the survivors of that, then within 5 years, 60% of those businesses will be gone as well.
Business advisor Bruce Sullivan says while it can be risky business working for yourself, it is possible to prove the stats wrong and build a strong foundation from the get-go.
Look, I think the first piece of advice is if you're in a system, pay attention to the system. How's the cash flow? Do you have enough? Are you spending too much? Are you paying your GST? Are you getting good financial advice? Not just every 6 months or 12 months, but weekly. The other thing to be ready for as a business owner is feedback. Are you open, willing to take it on board and make some changes? Put the ego away, and I think that's just as important if you're on your own as well.
Well, Chantel, obviously the gym looks amazing. How did you turn it around?
A couple of things. So the first one was a decision to invest quite heavily in the business and in ourselves. So engaging a business development company and just getting lots of mentoring and guidance. The second one was realising that we had to rebrand. When you're in such a competitive market, and particularly set up as a franchise, you have to get your branding right. Whenever I make a decision, I question, is it different enough? You know, things like the art that we've got on the walls, for example. The third thing we did was conduct a branding workshop where we engaged a selection of members. We went through that process of creating our identity and our vision, which we were then able to move forward with as a community. We needed to put ourselves out of that competitive strip and put us in a position where people didn't automatically come to us just for price. And what happened as a consequence is we rarely get asked for pricing anymore. People come in and actually want to know what we do. When you run a small business, working 7 days a week is normal, and working long days is also normal. So there is some sacrifice there in the early days.
Not all businesses die. Some go on and have amazing, beautiful lives, and that can be the same for you as well.
Good job. Good session. Well done, Beth.